What up, everybody? It's your boy Steve B in the house again, once again. And this is like the third try I'm doing of this video because I gotta tone it down a bit if I'm gonna post this shit. So I'm doing a video on self-care because I'm recovering from a panic attack that was probably caused by a binge that I had 2 days ago, Tuesday the 9th. And it was a second binge because I binged on Super Bowl Sunday. Then I took a break off on Monday, and then I binged again on Tuesday. But here's the thing. You gotta know your limits when you're on medication. I shouldn't be drinking at all, but I do, and I know what my limit is, but for whatever reason, I thought that I was treating myself on Tuesday because I went to a brewery, and I haven't been to a brewery in a long time. I went to Helltown Brewery in Export, and because I wanted to treat myself, because last week I tried going to the Dancing Gnome in Sharpsburg, and I went to the Grist House in Millvale, and both places, when I got there, they're like, oh, it's just takeout beer. You can't actually sit in and like have a tasting. And I was heartbroken because I've been wanting to go to Dancing Gnome for like over 5 years. I just think it's a really cool name, but apparently all they have is sours. But for all you guys who are beer drinkers, I like my West Coast IPAs, and I started drinking New England IPAs, the hazy ones, even though I kind of don't like hazy IPAs, but I'm starting to give them a shot because I had too many that tasted like orange, and I was like, this ain't beer. It looks like orange too. But I digress. So I went to Helltown 2 days ago, Tuesday. And I got 2 beers there, and then I was going to get wings, treat myself, get wings. I was going to go over to Jiggers, which is also an Export, a bar called Jiggers, and they have really good wings there. So I had my beers at Helltown, then I went over to Jiggers and ordered a thing of wings, and I was like, oh, I'll just get a beer while I'm waiting. Well, one 12-ounce bottle turned into a Labatt's Blue 24-ounce pounder. It's not even a pounder, it's more than a pounder. 24 ounces. A pounder is 16 ounces. And by the time I drank all that, and I drank the pounder quickly because I thought my wings were going to be there anytime soon, and they were. So, actually, anyway. And so I drove back to my mom's, and I don't know when it happened, but I started to feel like I was getting some kind of nervousness, panic attack-ish. Meanwhile, I'm like half drunk. When I get to my mom's, I heated the wings up, ate my wings, but before I finished the wings, I was starting to feel nervous. So I was like, Dad, can I have a beer? Maybe it'll calm me down. So I drank another beer, a Straub 12-ounce bottle, and I was starting to get drunk. And I didn't even eat all my wings. And I was like, I'm getting out of here. I don't want to be here right now. Because I get triggered at my mom sometimes. And when I say trigger, I mean like my anxiety starts to get bad sometimes. And when that happens, I got to get the hell out of there. So I left there, went to what's it called? Speedway in Pitcairn, picked up more beer, and went home. And you got to understand too, it's like 6:30 or 7 o'clock, and that's not my normal drinking time. My normal when I decide that I want to have some beers, I drink beers at like 10 p.m. midnight sometimes. Latest I've got beer is like 1 a.m. And I start late because I just want to get a buzz before I go to bed. So I started drinking when this all started. I started drinking at like 4:30 for their happy hour at Helltown. And anyway, so I'm starting to get drunk, and it's like only 8 o'clock. This is not like me. And so I had my beers after that. But by the time I drank the rest of it at my house, I was drunk. And I wasn't going to drive anymore, so it's not like anything like that. But went to bed. Who knows what the hell happened at here. I was probably drunk doing stupid shit. But yesterday is when it hit me, and I wasn't really feeling that hungover. I just felt a little. When I get hangover, sometimes I don't even get like a headache or a stomach ache. But I wasn't feeling quite right, and I was like, if I go skiing with my dad, maybe it will knock all this out. And that's when it all hit me. Is when I was with my dad. So we went skiing, and I don't think I got like 200 yards into the trip, and the panic attack hit me, and I was like, "We need to get out of here right now, Dad. I'm starting to feel like I'm having a panic attack," and so we got out of there. And I'm not going to go into the details. This is why I did a third take of this, because like I was giving too much information on the last video I tried to make. So but anyway, but yeah, I had to leave. I was having, my safe spaces at my house, so I had to leave there, and it's going through all kinds of my brain is going through all kinds of crazy, like, psychosis and whatnot. I don't want to tell you all the details, but we get back to my mom's house to drop off the skis, and as my dad's getting the skis out of the trunk, I don't know if he left the trunk open, unlatched, or somehow the hood of the car was unlatched or something, he told me. But I'm pulling away, like, I gotta get the fuck out of there because of my panic attack stuff. And yeah, that's my car. There's some kind of alarm, some kind of beeping starts going off, and I start to freak the F out. And I'm like, and I don't know what to do. Part of me wants to just keep driving and say, no, I didn't think anything was wrong. But then I was like, you're making a wrong choice, dude. Like, you need to go back and get Dad to help you figure out what's going on. So I put the car in reverse and went all the way back up the road in reverse, pulled into the driveway in reverse, and I run in the house. I'm like, Dad, you got to help me figure out what's wrong with my car. I'm like freaking out right now, and I don't know what to do. So I give him the keys to my car, and he goes out, and I guess he goes for a ride. And so I go on the back porch, and I can't talk to anybody. I can't talk to my mom. I can't even look at my mom, because it's like some bizarre thoughts that are going through my head that I can't explain it. I can't explain it right now. But I'm smoking cigarettes, and the usual stuff starts going through my head. I'm hearing all the birds chirping. I think they're talking to me. telling me to hurt myself, you know, telling me fucked up shit about my family, that my mom's dead or something, my dad's dead, and all this fucked up shit. And I'm like, I gotta get the F out of here. I go back in my house, and I'm like, walking back and forth in my house, and looking out the window, not seeing my dad. I'm like, what? Where is he at? What? I don't know what's going on. My mom's like, you forgot your clothes. Here, get your clothes, get your books. Like, because I just walked out of the house. I was ready to leave. I still had my ski shoes on and everything. And I didn't even have my right shoes on because I wanted to get out of there. And but he finally comes back and he's like, I don't know what's wrong with your car, Steve. Like, he's looking through the car manual and shit. He don't know what's wrong with my car. And I'm like, Dad, I gotta go home right now. One of yous have to take me home right now. And I go inside and back in my mom's house. I'm like, you gotta take me home right now. So she gets me, she scoops me, and we go in the car, and I'm about to leave. This video is long as fuck. But I'm freaking out. She takes me home. My dad tells me that, oh yeah, the hood of your car was unlatched. That's why it was beeping. I had no effing clue. And my mom takes me home, and she drops me off. My dad drops my car back off in my apartment, and I basically off and on have like 3 or 4 episodes in my apartment. And whenever this happens in my apartment, like the apartment turns into a hellhole. Hell. It's like hell in here. I can't even look at my stuff. It's like my own stuff isn't mine. I'm looking at all my stuff. I'm walking back and forth from my bedroom to the living room, smoking all kinds of cigarettes. Like, and I'll smoke like 3 puffs of cigarette, put it out, go back to my room, cover myself, think all kinds of messed up thoughts. Then something hits me, and I come back out here, smoke another cigarette, and the whole time, like, it's really fucked up. I'm not a depressed person, right? But when I have these panic attacks, like, my brain alters. I want to hurt myself. I think that I hurt somebody else. I thought that I killed my parents or something, like things that aren't true, or like that somebody's gonna kill my family, and stuff about my girlfriend, and all kinds of crazy shit. And I can't stop thinking about these things. So but yeah, so this lasted for about 6 hours, and by the end of it, and the whole time too, I'm like looking at my phone, and I'm starting to get worked up about stuff. And I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. I took a shower to try and calm down. It kind of helped. I was able to calm down yesterday by like 8 or 9. I had all these missed calls. Oh, by the way, yeah, I turn all the sound off on all my devices. Because the sounds freak me out. I can't be bothered. But I finally got back to my mom, and was telling her this and that. Was calmed enough to make dinner, I guess. And I don't know. I was supposed to go. That happened yesterday. I was able to calm down. Then this morning, my boss wanted me to work this morning. I told him I couldn't work yesterday. But he wanted me to work this morning, and I couldn't. I told him I couldn't come in at 8:30 a.m. Because I woke up at 7 a.m. with my alarm, and I was feeling all weird still. I'm still feeling weird right now. But I'm not going to give you all the details, but I did not end up going to work today. I'm about to go pick up my girlfriend. But you know what helped me? I can feel it in my face. I can feel the anxiety, the panic attack. It's a thing. It's a physical thing. I could feel it in my face. I can still feel it right now. And it took, what time is it? Like 2 o'clock. I'm trying to get myself leveled back to normal. And I'm still not quite there yet. I can feel it in my eyes. But, I took a shower. I brushed my teeth. I cleaned my house. I did my dishes. Like, just, like, things to decompensate. That, I don't know if that's the right word, but I cleaned my bathroom. I threw away some stuff out of the refrigerator, and I put on my comfy sweatpants. I put on my favorite long sleeve tee, and yeah, like right now is me decompensating too, because I'm waiting for my girlfriend to text me back. She might have texted back while we're talking right now, but yeah, I just need some like TLC. You know what I mean? Um, I might not go into work tomorrow. But you know what else I did to kind of help myself? I started playing my didgeridoo, and it worked. The buzzing, like, I think it buzzed my skull back into normalcy. I'm feeling so much better since I did that shit. She's calling right now. I'll call her back in a second. But I might pull out my harmonicas today, and I told myself I wasn't gonna be on my device so much today, because yesterday I was like staring at my phone in the dark for like 6 hours, and it's not good. That might be why my eyes feel so weird today. But yeah, no more devices today, no more TV, just talking, playing some music. If I use my phone, I'm just gonna play some music out of my speakers. But you gotta know what calms you down. At least I do. Gotta know what calms me down. And because it's almost like a touch of mania, and mania is not good for me. I need to bring it down like 3 notches before it gets wild. So that's my goal for the next 4 days, including today, and then maybe I'll go back to work next Monday. I don't have a regular job, so I hope I didn't lose my job completely, but I only work 1 or 2 days a week, and then I have a side hustle. I help somebody grocery shop. She pays me to drive her around, help her do tasks. She pays me, her friend. Every little bit counts. Gotta go. Gotta call my girlfriend back. Peace, love.